Hey, what is up, my little hunters? It's your boy Mikiri Shioto, and today I will be doing a review on the Black Panther Walmart exclusive. So right off the bat, here is the accessories you will get. You get an extra head, a pair of fists, and I'm assuming that these are vibranium fire fist effects. They're vibranium effects for him. I don't know why they would choose to make it look like fire. Vibranium comes out looking more like a shockwave, but whatever. And there is detail. If I can get it to stop trying to focus. There is a very cool, almost bug. I realize that it's not meant to look like that, but it looks like a bug to me. Sorry if I ruined that for you. And then an alternate head. Stupid fingers. That is a little bit more reminiscent of the old style for his face. I will say that I love the way that they did the ear effect, so it actually looks like he's either mad or he's running. So I love that. I love the ears tucked back effect, because it also allows for this kind of thing. But enough with the accessories, let's get on to the figure itself. So as you can see, he is fairly posable, actually. You can get him to almost do the superhero landing if you ever wanted him to do that. I don't know why you want to do it. As Deadpool says, it is horrible for your knees. It is absolutely horrible. Horrible. But we'll put him on a more flat piece, just so you can see how good you can get him. So that's him doing the, I guess you'd call it the panther stance. I don't know. It was the closest thing to a aggressive looking, I'm about to kick your ass pose with a feline type character. But let's straighten him up. At least mostly. Get out of here. Look at my pretty blanket. So there he is, all posed, standing up straight. And one thing I will say is that I actually love the way his detailing is done on his arms, hands. It even goes to his back. I really wish this had been painted in, but I appreciate it not having been painted in. Got some good, I guess you'd call it vibranium lacing effect. It shows up on his hands and on his forelegs, the tips of his feet. One foot did not rotate. So his feet have the same little, come on, focus, little design as his hands do. But his legs do not have the same design as the forearms. Focus. See? Not the same design. I appreciate that. And then we have what I'm calling the Night Stalker look, where his eyes are yellow. So he's been stalking someone and they flashed a flashlight, causing the reflective effect, therefore eyes going from white to yellow. I love this detail on the top of his head. I will say that right now. I love it. I love this pinkish purple design all over him. I wish there was more of it, but at the same time, that might not be everyone's cup of tea. I would have liked a little bit more. But, it is what it is. So let's actually just take this little head dealy off because it was technically classified as an accessory, and let's look at it if we can. So right there we get, come on. Oh, come on. Stupid fingers. Right there, if you look very, very closely, you get what looks like a panther head pendant. And then the lovely little claw dealy that goes around his neck. And here's what he looks like without that. Kind of looks cooler to me, but then again, you know, it is kind of required that he have this necklace. Almost said headdress. I don't know why I said that. But yeah. I'm assuming that this is based on the version of his suit where he just thinks of having the suit and it just kind of like nano laminates him. He just goes and covers him. And I actually like this. I really do. So let's get on to posability. Obviously, the head is on a ball joint, otherwise, you wouldn't be able to, you know, swap heads. And I don't really feel like popping the head off, but here's what he would look like roughly with that head. So, you know, you get your choice of panther. Hands are just on little pegs. Focus. Just like that. And then we have the, there's no other way to say this, the quagmire joint in the neck where he's like giggity, giggity, giggity. So that's back, forward, giggity goo. And if you use that joint in collaboration with the ball joint, you actually get about the most perfect forward-facing head that you could get for this character. He's not completely looking up, but you know, you get the point. He's ready for action. He could run at you on all fours and still see where he's going. Not that we've ever seen him do that, as far as I know, but yeah. And then we've got one click ab crunch and one click back. So he's not the most posable in terms of things, but when you combine multiple things, such as the ab crunch, the arms being back, bending the legs ever so slightly, you can get, you know, that good backflip. Or the if you watch the Into the Spider-Verse movie, you know, he can do the jump, the leap of faith. And then we have, come on, that far back, rotates. I am glad that his arm can actually be a little bit more than parallel with the ground. Come on, rotate. Stop messing with me, Panther. And then we have I guess you call it a bicep swivel. Double jointed elbow, which, if you do it right, and I mean that, if you do it right, you can get a little over, or definitely over 90 degrees, but, you know, you get that. Hands are on that pivot back and forth. These are loose because I keep these hands in more than I keep the fists in. Come on, focus. There we go. And they are also in the claw style, so it makes it a lot easier to do the attacks. I wish that his claws had actually been painted silver, but you know, it is what it is. He can definitely do the mega crotch kick. Can't really go backwards, but you know, not likely that you really need their legs to go backwards. And if you do, why? Why are you trying to get your character to go backwards? Similar to the Ghost Rider, he can only do about a 90 degree in combination. So, yeah, a little disappointing. Wish he could do the splits just for that one moment where if you decide to, he does the split, kick, spin, and then lands. Thigh rotation, double jointed knee, which works very well very well. Calf rotation, as you saw, ankles are on a pivot / rocker. And yeah, he actually is very posable. So posable that I've left him in several poses, and he has held up those poses for God knows how long. So yeah. Tier wise, I would say. Oh, and he is a Marvel Legends, but he's a Walmart exclusive. I don't know if I said that at the beginning, but he is definitely worth it. So he is Ghost Rider tier or legendary, however you want to put it. He's the best I could recommend. Unless you want to go 1 foot tall, then this posability is unacceptable. But not very many people can afford the 1 foot tall action figures. And nowadays, the 1 foot action figures are even less posable than these guys. They just have the back and forth with the legs and arms and head rotation. So 6 inches where it's at. And yeah, 10 out of 10. Definitely get him if you can. I know it's been a while, but and I don't know the prices on eBay. I will say that right now. I do not know them. But all in all, he is awesome. Love that head design. I love the head lining. It's just so cool. But yeah, 10 out of 10. Definitely get him. Oh, I guess I should show this. Forgive me for that, please. Gotta find the right hand because each fire is a specific side. I don't remember who else this came with. I think the fire came with a Jean Grey. I almost said Gene Simmons. This is not the band Kiss. But you wedge the fist in there, connect the pig, and you get a fire fist. A vibranium fire fist. You can do that with both. So until next time, my little hunters, you should have stayed awake.